2017, on any given night in Lubbock, there were 434 people experiencing homelessness. 104 people were living in shelters, and 330 were living in an unsheltered location. This includes about 361 adults without children, 21 adults in households with children, and 52 children. Of the total number of adults, 85 were considered chronically homeless. So in July 2017, the South Plains Homeless Consortium initiated a systems change process to evaluate and improve our local housing crisis response system. The HCRS is the system that works to prevent and end homelessness in our community, and it is made up of every agency and resource that impacts homelessness. In order to prevent and end homelessness, communities like Lubbock have shifted their response to homelessness from a series of projects that have isolated impacts to a system which has a collective impact on homelessness. One of the developments from this process is a 100-day challenge in which the Lubbock HCRS will pilot some of the changes we want to make to our local system. Throughout this challenge period, we will monitor and publish our progress and identify areas that need further improvement. That 100-day challenge starts tonight at midnight. So at the end of the 100 days, we want to have a developed coordinated entry system, which is the system through which people navigate to the appropriate resources and to housing. And the other part of it is, through that system, we want to house 45 of the most vulnerable individuals and households in Lubbock. One of the things that we've recognized, not just in Lubbock but around the country, is that the way we address homelessness really has as much to do with how homelessness looks in a city as anything. So within homelessness, you have people that are have a high vulnerability, and you have other people who are what's typically referred to as situationally homeless, and they're usually homeless for a short period of time, and with sometimes little or no assistance, they can return to housing. What we have sometimes done in the past is, because we have finite resources, we have helped the people that are what appears to be housing ready, and we have helped people that seem to be helpable, or so we think. And so we help some people, and we kind of skim off the top the people that sometimes need the least amount of support, and meanwhile the people that need the most amount of support remain homeless. And that's why in Lubbock and around the country we have 85 people here in Lubbock who have remained homeless for more than a year continuously. 85 people, and many of them have been homeless for decades. That's because we have not really prioritized the way we've been assisting people. So that's one of the major shifts, is trying to develop a better approach to addressing homelessness as a whole.
It's awesome. We're planning on housing 45 people with a conglomerate of all these organizations together, which is huge, because that's what these folks need. They need to get into some kind of support, some kind of permanent position to help them to be a better, productive member of society. And we see that firsthand on the street. So, and the reason it's important to us is because we're usually the ones that make the first contact and get these folks to these organizations that are ready to help house folks. So that's why we're happy to be a part of it. The coordinated entry is key to this, because when people need help, instead of going to one agency and they document and, oh, this person needs this needs, we're all a part of that entry system. So even if we come across somebody, we know these other agencies who are part of this, we're all on the same page. We'll be able to have the entry information on that person, be able to send them directly somewhere, instead of saying, oh, I think we need to call this business or this person. That's going to be key, is that coordinated entry. And we're going to be one of those designated sites that when we come in contact, everybody will have that same information that we get, not just us. We have contact with them daily, our homeless population, so my guess is they're going to be excited, because contrary to popular belief, people don't want to be homeless. They want that contact, they want to be safe and secure, so I can tell you right now they're going to be excited.
So this is a 100-day challenge to improve our local homeless system, and it was really sparked through an initiative of the South Plains Homeless Consortium, where we brought agencies that are participating agencies in the Lubbock homeless system together to evaluate what we do, how we do it, and how we can improve our approach to addressing homelessness. And so through that process, we identified several key areas that we want to improve, and we are piloting those changes to our local system in a 100-day challenge.